You ready? This isn't a YouTube first start, it's an actual first start. I'm not even pretending.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You ready?
I'm confident.
Yep.
It might start, who knows?
This way, though.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Let's do a onesie daisies. Confident on the tail shaft, everything's tight, Mark?
Yes. I'd like to say it's Sunday morning, but it's not. We already experienced Sunday morning once.
YouTube thinks it's...
So we got out of here last night morning today at about 4ish.
We got over here about 5 hours ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Left 4, felt like we got here at 5.
So anyway, hang on, let's get an update from the boys. And the Travis has gone back to Country Town.
Yep.
Pretty dark under here, but what's going on?
We are underneath the car doing a final check over, make sure everything's all tight. Just dotting the I's, crossing the T's, basically.
When you touch everything on the car to do conversions, you got to make sure that you touch everything when you put it all back together, because I promise you, especially with 3 people working on the car, it's sort of everyone chops and changes jobs. You just got to literally walk through the whole car and look at everything that you touched and make sure it's tight, or it's done up, or it's clearanced, or it's not rattling, or just stuff like that.
So let's just go sort of back to front here, even though the compressors came on. So we've got the Xforce 4-inch exhaust on. That's all in. We went for the single tip instead of the dual because they come with duals.
Fitted
Mitch
great.
didn't want to go for the dual one. I don't mind either way. I think either it is a bit of an old man spec to go for the dual exhaust.
P-plate or an old man? I reckon it's P-plate a spec.
Single just says turbo. So we've got the Xforce exhaust on. That's all on.
Yep.
And we've got the fuel pumps in the tank. I took the tank out, gave it a good old clean. It's very dark under here. And tank's all back in.
Yep.
Transmission is back in, fresh Ryco fuel filter.
Yeah, that's in.
And
Ryco filter service kit
came out.
needs.
Yep, Ryco
So
filter kit.
Done a Ryco filter kit in that. We've topped it up as much as we can without actually starting the car. Once you start the car, there's a fill procedure. You got to put them in drive and get them up to temp. Blah blah blah. So
this fill plug is.
yes, I tightened it up,
nipped
but we need to get it off again.
Yeah, just make sure.
Shifter linkage is all on. Starter motor tight.
We never showed this before, but it does have the adapter here for the dash fittings because the trans cooler, which normally sits here, which is an absolute
Piece of not nice.
is gone. So they're like Ford's creation that they did, where it's transmission fluid and coolant going in the same direction. And sometimes the transmission fluid ends up in the radiator. Sometimes the coolant ends up in the transmission. It's a really good design.
Yeah.
And this is a 6-speed, by the way, as well.
It is
So,
6-speed ZF. It is the NA box, which is inherently a little bit, it's not as strong as the turbo box. I think it's clutch packs.
Two less clutch packs.
Clutch packs. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
But still way better than the older 5-speeds and 4-speed.
Yeah, 100%. And
so-
like we've done NA plus T conversions, and those boxes have held up, pretty well. As long as you're not aiming for 500 plus kilowatts.
As I say, the box will outdo the rods.
Yeah, 100%.
And actually with the exhaust we've got, so through there it's got the cat in it, the full dump pipe, and we've got the, which one's the factory one and which one's the...
That's the factory O2 sensor, which because we're using the Haltech, it doesn't actually utilise a rear O2 sensor.
Yep.
And we have got the
Wideband.
wideband air fuel ratio sensor up here. That's something we need to plug in up
Yep.
top. We need to do that before we start it.
In there you can just see them, but we've got the tough mounts and the FGX turbo, which is the stock turbo with I think 70,000 Ks on it I got, which look pretty neat. Car's probably a bit of a clean up underneath. Raceworks, and you guys have changed these, so we've got the factory fuel line adapters there.
They're just called GM EFI Quick Connects.
Yep.
They're great. They make life so easy. You don't have to use hose clamps like for the actual rubber onto the hard line. They just clip on, and yeah, they're super easy. So definitely recommend using those if anyone's doing a conversion.
Yeah.
There is a cable tie which hasn't been cut here. Thanks, Mitch. Quite triggered by that. Around
Engine
here.
mounts are all tight, right?
Yes.
These are all good.
Travman did those.
So we've got new Ryco oil filter in as well.
Syntec.
Now, there is a couple of drips here. It's only because we've just put the thing up on the hoist, so we haven't given a wipe
Didn't
over
even
yet.
have an oil leak or a coolant leak when we filled it up for the first time.
They didn't even have an oil leak or a coolant leak before we took the engine out either.
Yeah, for some reason this didn't come with the OEM optioned timing case leak or sump leak, which is really strange because usually people option that when they buy these brand new. But this one didn't have that option, which is super strange. I've never seen it before.
So we did install it though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, hopefully not.
We did a retro oil leak
So,
kit.
cooler plumbing's on, just don't have the top pipes on yet. The cooler is in there, slight mods to get it in as per instructions. We've managed to sandwich the trans cooler up in there.
Yep.
And then, yeah, we're just doing the checkovers underneath, and then we'll get back to the top and think about trying to start in it.
Yeah, we're super close, which is actually exciting.
Done a little tippy taps on the keyboards and set up just a little tune to hopefully get the thing running and idling. We can bleed up the cooling system, make sure it's got oil pressure and make sure it's doing all the things we need it to. So no, I'm pretty stoked with how it's come up. The oil drain for the turbo has come up really well. That's not going to leak a drop, which is sick. Battery relocation, obviously, as you'll see upstairs. But yeah, we're pretty good.
And just quickly, I'm going to just film a couple other things because I haven't been able to film everything because I've been helping hands-on, and I wanted to anyway because I had a guy that was coming to film and he just never even rocked up. Not sure what happened. Hope he's okay. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
No hard feelings, but yeah, he didn't message, so that's...
He must have just dropped his phone on Saturday morning and broke it, so he couldn't reply.
Maybe, I don't know, but you know, yeah. I don't know. Hope he's okay. Yeah. But it would have been cool if I could just not filmed, but you know, I'm not one of those bally YouTubers, so you know, I can't afford to pay 1 million people to come and follow me around, so...
What do you mean?
Yeah, well, you know. So yeah, some of the stuff we have been using is this Easy Squeeze bags, which are awesome. More of the Easy Squeeze bags. We've got transmission fluid in here, Nulon oil, which is the Apex Plus 10 to 40. We've still got some octane booster there, which we might throw in anyway. Brake fluid, yet to do that, but I am going to give it a brake fluid flush and the full premix coolant here. So big thanks to Dawsey and the crew at Nulon. We do have that, but we're actually running Mitch's aftermarket air filter setup, so that won't fit, so that can be Mez's present. We've got some spare rotors here, which are the factory turbo rotors. We just need the adapters to put the calipers out further. And there's also a cabin filter here, which I've done one of them before in a Ryco video, so once the car's down off the hoist and I can open the door properly, I'll throw a new cabin filter in it and see how clean or dirty the old one is. So yeah, other than that, we whittled down the parts. There's a few little bits and pieces in here left over, but pretty good. This was a mess before, there was crap everywhere, but we've done a big clean-up mission, and now we're on the pointy end. Just a few little things to tie up and then get a tune in it. And then maybe lower it, but we've at least got the wheels for it, which look really cool. So let's see what's going on.
Righto.
We good?
Yeah.
Sorry. Shouldn't be swearing on camera.
It's alright, Fred.
13. Do you want to grab a 13? Because I don't want to drop power in and out constantly. Thank you.
Whee! Oh, we got fuel pump prime.
Frenzied salad. Alright. You watching?
35, 40,
Get a pump.
40, 54, 3, Alright, we ready? Are you ready? This isn't a YouTube first start, it's an actual first start. I'm not even pretending.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Right, ready?
You ready?
I'm confident.
I just want to try to get some oil pressure first.
Yep.
It might start, who knows? Pull that car steering back up. There you go. It actually started.
Sounds alright too.
Sounds good. Sounds bloody good.
Power steering's still full.
Oh, is it? I might have to bleed it down a bit. Alright, start it up again. PSI of oil pressure.
Another step. Debbie?
Oh yeah. Actually, it's quite nice.
It's better already.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. Well, the motor's not doing anything, I think, so...
Is that radiator cap off? No. Take that off.
Go again.
Whee! Listen to it. Listen to it.
That sounds pretty good. It's like...
Bloody. Takes like 10 minutes, oh not even that, 5 minutes sometimes. When you take lifters out, they go all weird and they pump up and do weird stuff. So it sounds like you got about half a PSI compression. But once it runs, gets it all circulating properly. We've got like 60 PSI of oil on startup, so heaps of oil pressure. And it's running like a kitten, purring. We haven't even got a leak, have we? You're joking. We're gonna have to undo something. You can't start a car on YouTube without leaks.
Well, we've got a heat cycle.
Were we installing the factory optioned leak?
Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Did you put it in? I didn't put it in, did you?
No, I thought you were doing it.
Oh, that's how rich you.
Alright, success. It runs. No intercooler pots on yet, so there's quite a low boost arrangement, but
The Bluetooth, we got one of those Bluetooth cool pipes.
it's a steamer intercooler. Yeah. Better do the token Insta post. But yeah, Mitchy's onto the tune here.
That's almost like I bought one. That slips.
It literally
Slips in.
just that section there.
Alright, is it going to need to be lowered or is it going to be good?
100% it's going to need to be lowered. It is going to be. It's still stock height, isn't
Mitch,
it?
you're 30 now, you're old.
I know.
You got to think about these things.
I had to think. It still needs to be lowered.
Yeah, true.
No, it looks good. I'm happy with it. Looks very shiny. What do you reckon, Marky Pop?
Oh, it's actually not bad.
Give me the camera. What do you reckon?
I haven't done any of myself on camera apart
No,
from
not at
Mike and
all.
Geordie, and he knows the golden rule is to never film somebody from below because you get all their double chins.
I've got about 48 of them.
So Mitch,
This guy.
all right, let's pull the arms out. And
Are you going to do some work?
that's why I haven't been on camera that much. Oh, that's right, they go forward.
Yeah, these are asymmetric ones.
What are those knobs there for? Oh, they're from your
That's my
easy squeeze.
Yeah, that's my litre count for how many litres go in the trans.
Easy squeeze.
Is that your body count?
I wish.
Squeezy count.
It doesn't look too bad. You sure this is stock height? I suppose they are 20s. Oh, the rear needs to be lowered bad.
Nah, you gotta jump in.
Keep in mind that like it'll probably settle a half a mil.
You're right. Nah.
That's pretty.
We haven't changed the springs, so the springs are settled already.
Leaves, they're
No, I mean with the tyres.
No, it's life axle. It's not
on the
IRS.
front.
Yeah.
There's no live axle in the front.
Nah, yeah, true. The front will go down a little bit.
An 80 series front.
The front's already pretty low though. The rear's yeah, needs to be
It's in gear.
yeah, I think old mate put it in park. Looks good.
You love a new, an old car that doesn't have to have your foot on the brake to put it in gear.
It's coming pretty good, hasn't it?
I'm really happy with it.
Yeah. I'm actually, yeah, quite impressed.
It's only cost my sanity and my weekend.
You've got so much more weekends, but not much more sanity.
Yeah, my sanity's done for the year. This is my daily, my yearly threshold of sanity. All right, this is all done. It's all done except for that intercooler pipe. It's not there. Yeah.
So what's the trigger for the, is that cruise control or something, or what have you set up?
The way that we're going to set this up, well, we'll have a chat to Brett about it when he tunes it. The way we're going to set it up is your cruise control. So the best part about the Haltech is you can set anything to do anything. So if you wire something to the Haltech, you can utilize that to do different things. And because the plug and play sees all the cruise control switches, because obviously you have to set up cruise control with the Haltech. So we can actually utilize cruise control systems switches under different scenarios to do different things. So what I've got it set up as, if your cruise control is disabled, your accelerated pedal position is over 75%, and you hold down one of the cruise control buttons, it'll actually turn the rolling anti-lag on. So rolling anti-lag is like almost like a pit lane limiter, but you can do it at any RPM or any speed that you sort of set up. So yeah, we're going to utilize a lot of the factory switches to do like boost selection, so you can change your tunes using the cruise control switches and stuff like that. So yeah, the Haltech's definitely a good thing regarding the customizability and, you know, all the different bits and bobs you can do. As I said, we've got oil pressure, we've got all the fuel pressure, flex fuel, wideband. Just those safeties alone, in my opinion, are, you know, warrant enough to get a Haltech, just for the safety of the motor.
We're going to get 7% battery, 6 now, so.
Well, I better shut the up then.
I was thinking that a while ago, but.
No, good job, good job.
Happy days.
All right, home time.
I'm done. Woo.
Almost done, a couple of little things. I think I left the pipe in Adelaide, so I'll take the blame for that one. Another one coming tomorrow, so nothing bad. Couple of tiny little things finish up, get it on the dyno, tune it, take it for a road test, see what it was like, and yeah, but it sounds amazing. Mitch has done a brilliant job. Massive thanks to Mez for all his help, and also massive thanks to this guy here for for letting us use his workshop and his smarts. So yeah, very, very cool. And his dums. And his dums. His dog didn't even throw up on my foot this time. I was very disappointed.
Yeah, should have brought her in.
Yeah, alright. Battery is flat.
What charge
It's
is that?
USB-C.
Yeah, come here.
Yeah.
No, it's been sitting around the
It's
whole time.
recording, but
Yeah.
the battery thing is like got a line through it.
Battery Aziz.
I know you guys are in the middle of a conversation, but we've just got the FG here. It's out the front, ready to go. It's at Dean's, coming in for a 4-link and a cage.
Done by the,
Yeah, right.
done by the end of the week.
Yeah, done by the end. No, we actually work in 2-day allotments, Dean. So
That's okay, I'm going to have a day off.
no, we just came by to see Dean because he's actually been looking after my trailer for me because he's such a good. I'll say the and just beep it out, but yeah,
Listen
thanks,
to him.
Dean.
He's all over it. Been in media that long,
And, you know,
can't stop saying it.
Got to give a mate a plug for his YouTube channel, so look in the down below. Not that, yeah. And watch his channel because he's got all sorts of cool fun stuff happening, like Barra Falcons. Is there anything apart from Barra Falcons here?
I think there's a Barra Falcon there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not sure if you missed the Barra Falcon as well.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, even though he's a dirty LS boy. So, yeah.
Just going to go put this on the FG.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah.
We'll be back.
Cool, alright. Well, this is Brett. You remember him from the video where his missus tried to lip a car?
Brett's a PB.
So the Falcon's here now, it's ready for tuning. I'm heading back to Adelaide. Brett's going to be tuning it. I'm going to be coming back. I can't show you this place up because it's got some secret stuff going on, but there's a lot of barrows in here, and there's Brett's Pro Mod Mustang, which you'll be seeing more of later on. So yeah.